these music executives were vacationing in Barbados and they saw Rihanna and her friends on the beach and approached her, but she was a and she was able to leave Barbados with these grown men to go to New York City, where they kept her in the room for 24 hours straight and signed her on the spot. It's hard for island girls to actually leave the island. So who paid money for this girl to leave?
Carefully, Satanists expose the music industry.
We make music for a purpose. It's not just background music. It's not just, fluffy, light stuff.
This is not elevator satanic music.
It's ritualistic music. It is music that by even the act of listening to it, you are participating in a satanic ritual.
How does it make you feel?
It's very stirring. It's very emotionally charged. You can't listen to this music and say you don't feel something, because you do. I'm sure you would probably feel either hate or fear or rage or something.
You're pretty good at marketing yourself.
That's the devil's place. Illusion and showmanship.
You mean the devil is alive and well at Madison Avenue?
Of course, advertising
I think
is the
you and I
devil's
agree with that.
The act of manipulating and using the will and using ritual to create change is, by any definition, satanic. And anyone who does that is, at least an ipso facto, Satanist.
I can hate the fact that Nicki Minaj was with Trump. I can understand that one. But she had been speaking some truth about what's going on in the industry. And for that, I know they're going to use this Trump angle to make people hate her even worse. She exposing the fact that these people out here, babies. It takes someone like her that's in the industry, that been around a lot of people, to tell the truth. Because people like me and all the other people like me that's been talking about it, people don't really care. They hear it, but they like, you're not in the industry. But when she said, people like, okay, now I believe it. She also exposing the fact that people are there, friends and family.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter.
All right, y'all, we got to chop it up today. Thanks for being here. I appreciate your time and attention. And thanks for interacting in the comment section and on that thumbs up button for sure. Patricia, Conceptual Elixirs. Thank you guys for donating to the channel. It does mean a lot. Y'all saw the clips. You see what we're speaking about. First off, I want to touch on the Rihanna thing. Storm Monroe, I wonder where he is anymore. Anyways, he made a great point, a wonderful point. These grown men came and got this person and took them to the States to be a recording artist. Out of this own artist's mouth, she stated that when she was in that room on the 29th floor, they said that you could sign this deal and walk out how you walked in, or you could leave from the 29th floor. The 29th floor. Now let's revert back to what Storm Monroe said. The amount of candles on that cake wasn't sufficient enough to be considered a certain type of person. Y'all get where I'm going with it without saying certain words. Who is accountable or was accountable for her overseeing at that time if she only had a certain amount of candles on her birthday cake? What was correct about telling a person, hey, you can walk out the door the same way you walked in if you sign with us, but if you don't, you got to leave through the 29th floor window? That kind of feels like signing a contract under duress. Let's start there. And that same thing can come back to bite that person in the butt, whoever said that to her. Maybe it was a rapping camel. Anyways, let's get to the content. Thanks for being here. Let's go.
Neyo exposed the music industry for faking artist views and album sales.
Ever felt like I'm over it and I don't want to sing anymore? You ever had those moments?
Yes, absolutely. I came into this business under the impression that the person that worked the hardest and had the best song got the spoils, got the awards, got the recognition, the album, the magazine covers and all of that. And I was quickly corrected. Like, that's not how it works.
No.
That's not how it works. No, you can buy them awards. You can buy them the magazine covers.
You can buy that star on the floor.
Yeah, all of that.
A lot of people don't know that.
It's not because you did so well, they just give it to you. Nah, you can buy it.
That's right.
And even if you deserve it, if this person is willing to pay for it, they'll get it. And that kind of crushed me. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I'm really thinking that, okay, if I just get in here and give it my all and just make sure I'm putting out the best possible music, it's gotta come to me, right?
That's right.
No.
Right.
No, because Chris Brown's younger and cuter. Or no, because this person spent this for this. Or no, because
that manager or that label CEO.
This red tape and this person know this person and they buddy. And that's why it's just all these different behind closed doors things that happen in the business that you're not aware of in the beginning. And yeah, it's like, in the Wizard of Oz where they pull the curtain back and it's a little man. It's not the big, it's this little dude over here controlling the whole thing. Like when they pulled the curtain back, I was dumbfounded. Like, this is not what I signed up for.
I had a lot of those moments too.
Man. And then it's like, okay, so first album came out, did very, very well. Second album time, and everybody's talking sophomore jinx. And that's like, there was no pressure the first album. We literally just had fun the whole time we was doing that album. Second album, I'm getting gray hair. I'm like, stressed out.
Right.
All right. First one did 370. The second one got to do at least double that. Oh, you got to do it. We got to get the rhythmic record. We got to get the all format record. I'm like, what the hell does all format even mean? I don't even know what that is. I'm just in here making songs. So yeah, it was a few moments like that. I had to really step away for a second and like refine my love for this. It's like, I never got into this to be famous. I didn't get into this for money. I got into this because somebody told me I could do what I love. I could do what I was going to be doing anyway and actually support myself doing it.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, well, yeah, that sounds like the job for me. I tried everything else. I worked every fast food that you can think of.
Really?
Yes.
All right, we got to be real, y'all. Neyo was one of the hottest R&B acts to come out in a while, especially when he first came out. So with all of the charting albums and songs and stuff that he had, why would this person feel that way? I don't think he's making it up. I know he's not making it up, period. I've seen and heard some things coming from the company in which I came from, Quality Control, the Migos, Lil Baby, and all them. And you can pay for stuff. I'll put it like that. You can pay for stuff. You can pay for stuff. Even you yourself watching this video, you can go get a platinum album plaque for your wall. You can buy those, but you can also buy these placements too. And what's really going on with this whole field of work is, I feel like it's this Kendrick Drake thing that really brought a revelation of the groundwork, the bots, the paying for streams and all of that stuff. But that takes me back to an earlier time in music where there was a thing called payola. And that's where the labels and artists would pay these DJs and radio hosts to spin their albums, spin their records at certain times, prime times. Look up payola. Let's get to the next clip.
Speaking of record deals, word on the street is you turned down a record deal or two.
Yeah, or 3 or 4.
Reasoning behind that is it something you're looking for that you're
basically
not
what I just said, basically about I don't want nobody telling me that I can't put this out or I have to wait for this and we don't want to do this song, we want to use this song, and so many people are just like, okay, we don't have to do the songs I want, as long as it's one of my songs, just give me the money, just give me the check, okay, I'm with it, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like everything that record labels like promised me, like, okay, we could do this, we can make one phone call and have you on this cover. We can do this, ooh, put you on this tour, like just like that. Have you national radio play all over the world, ooh. Like I feel like, okay, that's cool, but as hard as I'm working and shit that I'm doing, like all that shit gonna come. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come. Might not come as fast, but it's gonna come. And when it do come, I ain't gonna owe none of y'all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not finna be in debt with y'all. I'm not finna owe y'all. Y'all not finna keep me down. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, it's funny because I seen an interview with Tupac before, and him and Arsenio Hall, and he said, they asked him how does it feel to be rich now, and you know he said something about I'm not rich or whatever. I think he said like, I'm successful, but I'm definitely not rich. He said it's always court dates popping up, it's always fines coming out of nowhere, just all this mail, you know. And he was like, it's funny because, you know, the industry they got this funny way of making sure you stay broke. You know what I'm saying? Making sure, you know, you owe them all the time. You see what I'm saying? Like you might walk into a video shoot of yours, and it's 10 badass bitches at this on the set. You know what I'm saying? And it's time to shoot. You know, and you could be looking like, damn, why my check so low? And I was like, shit, we just paid each one of these models $2,500, but you didn't say I want these 10 fucking bitches. You know what I'm saying? When all the reality, this label might have paid their ass $500 a piece. You see what I'm saying? But you don't know about it because that's their business. You see what I'm saying? So you just got to shoot this fucking video, shut the fuck up, rap these lyrics, and then you might look at the next scene and you just sitting in the motherfucking Lamborghini that they told your ass it costs motherfucking 2 bands every fucking hour to fucking rent. When really he just borrowed it from his motherfucking homie, T-Pain or some motherfucking body. You see what I'm saying?
Now, bro name is Montana of 300. He's from Illinois. There was a big ruckus about if he was really from Chicago or outside of Chicago and all of that. Okay, cool, whatever. This dude's really smart. He not only created almost a bidding war, but the way he held out on the labels, and for the reasons we just heard, why wouldn't you do that? It just perplexes me to see how many people run to this line of work thinking they're going to get something different than the bigger acts before them. And for real, people really should have listened when they seen TLC, NWA. It's countless people, y'all, that dedicated their life to this whole little field of work, and they didn't get what they deserved they got. And like he said when he quoted Tupac, he said, I'm successful, but I'm not rich. And what I've seen with my own 2 eyes, y'all, ARs and especially managers, artists, watch your managers. Don't just trust your managers. Get somebody to manage the managers, because what happens is you got a hit song. Your management or PR specialist or the label in general, they say, hey, we're going to make this a big production. We're going to do this and we're going to do that. Whole time, you don't even know as an artist, and it's your material. So now with this big production, you've got a $200,000 video that you didn't even ask for. You can't go against the label. They own you. But you have to pay for that video. Some of these labels, majority of these labels, will keep you in the red. And that's why a lot of people say that these record deals are some of the worst, most high interest bank loans ever. That's what they compare them to. And it's true. Once you're in the red, you're in the red. New Edition. Y'all remember when the manager went to the house with all the moms? He told they like, man, we only got $4 off of this. We only got this. We only got that. They're like, yeah, y'all kids want castles on stage. They want the chicks. They want the entourage. They all want their own buses. And, man, they're going to charge you even for a 50-cent pack of double mint. You might not think you're paying for it. But like in that movie, the New Edition movie, when he came with that paper and unfolded it, it had every itemized deduction. Pay attention, y'all.
Man, when I saw this picture, honestly, I was like, dang, they got her. But I have to stop being surprised. And I saw someone else post something similar in regards to this beautiful young lady. we got to stop being surprised. It is a spiritual battle out here in these streets. And when I watched or just saw different pictures of the Met Gala, there's another young lady who looked like she had a wet towel on, like a wet towel on her head and on a wet towel on her body. And I was just like, wow, it's just out in the open. Out in the open. And you know what? What opened my eyes to this was a, I don't want to call it a documentary, but it's by a young man named G. Craig. I'm going to add his picture in here. So here's the picture of the cover of one of his, I guess, documentaries, if you will. But he talks about the truth behind hip hop and just the evil realm that is behind the scenes. You know, it's more to just a good bop, you know, a good music, a good beat. But the words, the chants, the video imagery that you see, sometimes it doesn't have anything to do. Most times it doesn't have anything to do with the lyrics. But yet we blast this in our car, in our house, and think that these people, when they say that they worship God, that they actually worship the God that we worship, which is not. And so G. Craig exposes not just the hip hop industry, but the industry, entertainment industry as a whole. And so if you haven't, look up G. Craig on Instagram, on YouTube, and look into his specifics. Now, he's not just some random posting about this, but he had connections within the industry, that exposed what's going on behind the scenes.
Angel Reese. I'm not surprised at all. The moment I seen her doing what she did in college with just raw talent, I knew it was going to be something greater. And by greater, I mean just something bigger. But to see her in that position with that ball over that eye, I think she knows what she's doing. The world has to know about these just very general signs. They have to. They really have to. But the thing I'm interested to know is if she's like Eastern Star, E-Fi, or whatever they call that stuff. I wonder if she's that. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Not at all. Now, think about the influence. Think about all the melanated little girls in the world that want to simply play basketball like her. They'll be more prone to take that same step if they see what she shows as success. Now, this woman is more of a tool than she knows. She's not even that indulged in basketball, in my opinion, as I see her in other endeavors. I think she really wants to be a model. But you can't knock her. She's doing everything she wants to do. She's generating revenue. And yeah, I just hope she's careful. Because as quick as it all came up, it can fall quicker. If you made it to this point, say I made it. Let me know where you're tapping in from. And I'm trying to gather certain data from my uploads to see how long it takes people to get uploads and this and that. So let me know what time you receive this upload. Let me know where you're tapping in from too. I'm out. Peace.